I'm Lindsay Partridge and this is Pentland. Today what I wanted to work on with him is getting him softer with his movements, doing his forehand turns, his haunch turns, his sideways, because sometimes he feels like I'm pushing a chair across the floor. And what I would like him to feel like is if I'm pushing a ball across the floor, as if he's just rolling off my fingers or rolling away from my foot. So what I want to do is work on getting that lighter and getting that softer. So I'm going to work on his forehand, his haunch, and his sideways, and we'll see if we can get him a little bit lighter. So what I'm looking for when I do these pivoting turns for the forehand turn is that his front foot stays planted and that he's crossing his back legs, because when he crosses his back legs, it shows that he's sort of taking the power out of his hind legs, he's disengaging and really sort of turning loose into that turn. As much as possible, when I'm working with him on the ground, I'm going to try to use my body to do the cues and not pulling on his face very much, because I would really like to be able to ride him with no reins. And if I'm going to ride him with no reins, then that means I need to be just using my leg and my body. So when I'm cueing him, you'll notice that I'm mostly just using touch on his side and only tipping his nose if I need to. And that's looking a lot better. So I'll try his haunch turn. So when I do his haunch turn, I'm looking to see that his front leg is crossing over in front and pivoting on his back leg like that. So that right there was exactly what I was looking for, because he had nice crossing over steps underneath him. He was sort of curved around me nicely and his front feet stayed planted. Yes, you're a very good boy. Very good boy. With him on this side is that he's not as flexible as when he goes the other side. So I'll just show that to you here now. So when I go this direction, you can see he's pretty good at crossing his front legs and his back legs and he's pretty good at staying pretty even. He doesn't try to walk forward as much, and he's just more flexible going in this direction. And then I'll just switch around and I'll show you the other way again. So this side, he sort of pushes on me a little bit more. That's a little bit better there. He starts to creep forward a little bit. There he's stuck and bracing on me. Here he's overbent at his head a little bit, backing up, going forward. Now he's stuck again. Sort of bulgy. Oh boy. So I'm going to work on getting that a little bit smoother, and we'll see what it looks like when I come back. So you can see that's a lot better. He's crossing his legs, he's gliding a little bit more, a little bit softer. Still has room for improvement, but he's looking a lot nicer. So that's a lot of really nice crossing steps in his hind end. He's looking a lot more confident in what he's doing with his feet, and he's also feeling a lot smoother, a lot more like he's gliding like a ball off my fingers, which means that when I go to ride him, he's going to glide a lot better off of my foot when it gives him the cue when we're riding.